One of my clients kept getting texts like this before dates. Hey, I'll have to take a rain check today. So sorry. And then he'd get ghosted. This hurts. It's pure torture when you're super excited to see a girl. After implementing the secret 3-step formula I'm about to reveal to you, he texted me this. It only took him a day to see these results. Step 1. You've either gotten a girl's number in person or you're on Hinge, Tinder, DM'd her on Instagram. Doesn't matter what it is. The first secret is simple. Set dates quickly. Get to the point. When guys match with a girl, they drag it out. Remember this. The more texts you send a girl, the more opportunities you give her to leave you on red. So logically, it makes sense that you get to the date quick. This is what I recommend. You slide into the DMs or you match with her. Comment on something you noticed about her. Say she has traveling posts. Oh, what's your favorite place you've traveled? It needs to be normal. Just keep it normal. Don't do some extravagant stuff like every other guy. In today's day and age, you stand out by being normal. Then she'll respond, blah, blah, blah. Then you say, cool, love traveling too. What else do you like to do for fun? She says, oh, I like blah, 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 blah. You say, dope, I love blah, blah as well. What's your thoughts on coffee? She says, oh, love coffee. Cool, let's do a beach coffee date. Did you notice that? 3, 4 texts, and you already got to the date. Most guys, 30 texts passed by, ghosted, left on red. So that's the first thing I told my client. And he figured this out quick. He was able to start setting dates, but then the big problem popped up. They'd end up flaking on him. He'd end up getting ghosted. He'd end up getting the, oh, rain check type of text. So this brings me to step 2. Once you set the date, don't text till it comes time to meet her. Oh, but Victor, what if the girl forgets about the date? Dude, let's lock in on some common sense right now. It's Friday. You set the date for Wednesday. That's about 5 days till the date. Victor's recommending don't send any texts in those 5 days. But if it's longer than 5 days, a quick check-in text by sending her you cooking something with the chef emoji is all good. She'll say, oh, looks great. What is that? And you say, tacos, talk to you soon. She'll like the message, then you don't text until the date. If she forgets about the date, what does it mean? It means she's not that into you. Did you forget about the date? No. Why? Because you're into her. You want to see her. If you do forget about the date, it's probably because you're not that into her and you don't care about seeing her. So if she forgets about the date, she would have flaked anyways, so it doesn't matter. And even if she would have gone out with you, her interest would have been super low and the date would have sucked. I've had those dates where I had to remind the girl and then we go out and she's just so dry and it feels like I'm talking to a wall and I'm counting down the minutes till I can make up an excuse and leave. You don't want that. So don't check in. And here's a little tip. Mystery builds attraction. What do most guys do? They check in every day until the date. What happens to most guys? They get ghosted. So what should we do? The opposite of most guys. Don't check in every day. And by doing less, you actually stand out. The girl thinks about you more. She's curious. He's different. Why does he text less? Why isn't he checking in? Oh, he must be special. And now it's time for the date. What do we do, Victor? Do we just show up to where we plan to meet the girl? You could do that. I advise against it because you might end up wasting your time and looking like an idiot. So that's where we get to step 3. And I call this the non-confirmation confirmation. A paradox, not really. So what do most guys do? They text the girl, hey, just wanting to make sure that we're still on for today. What happens to most guys? Ghosted. So we do the opposite. We don't confirm. Oh, but how do I know she's gonna show up? Simple. And a quick asterisk. By not texting in between, oftentimes this really does grow the girl's attraction and the girl's gonna text you to confirm. I think the last maybe 5, 6 dates I've been on with gorgeous girls, just they look like models. They might be models, I don't know. I don't really care because it doesn't really matter. I'm looking for the heart. Anyways, they all text me to confirm. I'll read you the text from the last girl. Last girl texts me, hey, can we do 3:30 today instead? It was, original plans were for like 3:15. So she confirmed, there you go. And she actually did the non-confirmation confirmation. The goal of confirming is figuring out if the girl's gonna show up. So the non-confirmation confirmation is figuring out if the girl's gonna show up without confirming that she's gonna show up, without asking directly. So instead, you assume the date is on. It's like you're talking with a buddy and you say, hey bro, running 15 minutes late. It's one example. Or text the girl, do you have a beach towel? She responds yes. Be like, cool, see you soon. It just assumes the date is on. That's all it is. Or bring a speaker. Bring a speaker assumes the date is happening. It doesn't make you look weak. It doesn't make it seem like you're confirming. It simply makes it seem like, oh, I don't have a speaker. I want you to bring a speaker so we can enjoy our time together. Hooray. If she responds to that text, the date is on. If she doesn't, the date isn't on. And she would have flaked anyways. So then you just save yourself the time and find someone who wants to see you. I understand. At this point, you might be thinking, Victor, I can't even get a date. Yeah, I get it. Honestly, I get it, and it sucks. It's hard. It's hard being lonely and trying to reach out to girls and not knowing what to text them, what to say. So right now, I'm creating my best piece of work, the algorithmic attraction formula. I'm giving pieces of it in each video, but the whole thing will be ready soon. And if you want to be the first to get it, click my email, email me, and I'll put you on the waiting list. I've already revealed it to a couple clients, and here's one of my clients' recent DMs. Here's one of my clients' recent follow notifications. It works. It's a straight up formula. You plug in X and get out Y. You do X and get a date. Every single time. No one has this online. It's so powerful. So yeah, I'd love to give it to you, but I'm working on perfecting it right now. I want it to be the best, most concise, straightforward formula there is. So you have no confusion and you can actually get a date quick with little effort. Email, waitlist. God bless you all. And remember, it's not about playing games. It's about being kind enough to the girl to let her feelings and attraction for you grow, to give her space to like you.